This is the usual cable that I use for streaming when I'm in webcam UVC mode. It's a U-green cable, and they are astonishing for what we need. The reason that it's so good is because it's fabric, which is nice. It plugs in easily to the bellow box, which is nice. The mobility of the cable is very nice. It's not firm. It doesn't like pull, like it doesn't like get stuck in places and blah, blah, blah. It's like really loose. And the right angle plug on it that can go into the camera is super nice because you just plug it in down here like this, and then when this thing's body mounted on your shoulder, the cable then just goes underneath your arm or whatever. And if you have the camera on something like a little tripod or something, it's totally fine. There's not too long of a cable here, and as you can see, the flex of the cable doesn't push the camera around. Like, it's loose enough that it's fine. And also the tightness of the actual plug is great on these HDMI ports. I've had a lot of really good luck with these, and I've streamed with them for hundreds of hours in UVC mode. So the cable that I got for USB-C to HDMI, sorry, I've got to unplug it, is this thing, and I don't think I'm sold on it. I'm going to try to find something that's a little better, but you don't have many things that are able to have a long enough cable to be like mounted on your back and then give you enough room sticking off the cable or whatever, and then also can deliver power through this port. So that's USB. I just plug this into the bellow box port, and that delivers power, and it works totally fine. And then this end goes into the camera. Of course, this sucks because it sticks straight out the side of the thing, and then now you got a cable like running across your chest. It's just absolutely not ideal. And the worst part about this is that this cable is really, really, really firm. You see how when I folded it there and it just stays in place? It ends up just creating situations where, like, if I was to plug this in like this and put it on here, like, see how it's just like it's pushing the camera over. Just the firmness of the cable. So you have to fuddle with this thing endlessly to get the camera to sit still. So like I was like doing like things like this and stuff. But when you have to do that, it's putting pressure on the port in a way that seems like it's probably not going to be good long term. And now every time you want to move the camera, you've got to like fuddle with the cable. As opposed to with this, I just move the camera and it's fine. Like, it doesn't matter like however you put it, the cable doesn't like push back on it. So the stiffness of this thing is the major issue. But the straight plug also sucks. Again, we don't have like a lot to choose from though when we want to have like an HDMI capture device. But yesterday I was using this like little adapter, which is a right angle adapter that then can, you know, plug this in like that. And then you can do this. This actually functions physically, like technically, like it sends signal and data and everything, the power, all that stuff works. However, now you've got this long thing like this, and if you want to set the camera down, you can't. Like, it's just a bitch. And this constantly caused a problem where the camera was disconnecting because this cable was like getting moved and unplugged and stuff like that adapter. So it's just like, it's too long. This cable is too stiff. And that's kind of what's stopping me at the moment. However, I have realized I had a USB-C extension cable. So what I did, and I tested this to make sure it would work, is I plug this into here, and then I can plug this into here, and everything works. I was surprised by that. I didn't think it was going to work, but it does. So I have looked on Amazon in Japan here, and I found some USB extension cables that have got right angles built into the plugs natively. So I'm going to order some of those and see what happens. And I had one other thing I tried. Hold on just a second. I tried some of these little things, which is, and it could just be that whatever, I don't know, maybe these are just not like proper for this, but this is a USB-C to USB-C adapter, like on both sides. And the idea being that you would be able to plug that into the HDMI capture device and then plug whatever cable you want into this and then have that run to the camera. But these won't transfer data, and I'm not completely sure why, but I can't get them to throw the camera into the mode that's necessary, which is why I was surprised when this extension cable worked, because I kind of figured that it was essentially the same thing, but maybe not. I don't know. USB-C is mysterious.